of the things for us to get our head around is how close all the Volvo racing is. I mean, you don't lose sight of everybody. I said to Parko, mate, it's like a 700-mile match race. He said, mate, it's a 45,000-mile match race.
Yeah, we've definitely got our moments, you know, and we're learning quick. It's a pretty special group of people, I think, and you know, we're having a lot of fun while we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm super excited to go racing, and yeah, that's all finally going to happen.
I think just because of the one design, obviously, it's just so close. Like you're racing within a couple of minutes of boats sometimes, and it keeps the excitement going on board and keeps everyone pushing for 100%.
This is it, 7 polished professional teams, 8 months of relentless racing, 12 cities, pushing every inch to win, over 11 legs in brutal conditions. The gun is gone, and that is a great start.
Good luck, guys. See you in Hong Kong. Thanks, mate. See you, mate.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to arriving in Lisbon. I like Lisbon. It's been our training camp.
Here we go for the start of leg 2 from Lisbon to Cape Town, the iconic leg.
Nothing good ever comes from a cloud.
Nipper's been working pretty hard. He's pretty resourceful, so looks like we're going okay at the moment.
Sending it away from Lisbon, Cape Town, here we come.
Every round the world sailor wants to do the Southern Ocean, 6,500 nautical miles of treacherous sea. Next stop, Melbourne, Australia.
3 hours on, 3 hours on, 3 hours on, 3 hours on. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know if it's morning or not. Hey Bessie, high five. Merry Christmas.
Here comes the gun. We're off, and with that, it's goodbye Australia, hello to Hong Kong.
5 days in Melbourne and everything seems rosy, and then you get back on board again and you go, oh my God, what am I doing?
We don't give up. Everyone keeps trying. But this is a really important leg for us.
It's got to keep on going. You can't relax into it at all because I mean everyone's so quick behind.
So we've got a 33-mile lead, which is a lot closer than we'd like, and
We're going to have to just take this on, right? I don't know what's going to happen. We're just going to take it on positively all night.
Come on, baby. Hong Kong, we're coming for you.
Hong Kong, here we go.
Hong Kong, dim sum. Here we go.
Sun Hung Kai Scallywag claims leg 4 maximum points for the Hong Kong team, sailing into their host city. A fantastic result, a real rags to riches story.
Good result here. We should be 3rd overall in Auckland. With about half the race to go, with half the points to go, so we're going in the right direction.
Here we go, the start of leg 6 from Hong Kong to Auckland, New Zealand. Sun Hung Kai Scallywag get the best of it. Team Axo Nobel just to lure.
Seriously wet, like I've never seen boats like this. They are just so wet.
All these other guys do the Fugazi and they listen to the computer, and we sort of point to where we want to go. It seems to be working quite nicely.
Magic, you know, it's great, ripping along with 20+ knots of boat speed, just exactly what you want to be doing.
It's only yachting, mate. It's not science. It's not that hard, right?
Just down to get into 2nd place and to have done so with such audacious navigation. This is a team that has absolutely arrived in the Volvo Ocean Race.
As the Southern Ocean continued to demonstrate its power, Team Brunel took the lead, but it was an achievement that quickly paled into insignificance. Just 48 hours later, and race control in Alicante, Spain received an emergency call from David Witt, skipper on board Sun Hung Kai Scallywag. Approximately 1,400 miles west of Cape Horn, and 35 knots of wind and a huge swell, Sun Hung Kai Scallywag had an accidental crash jibe, resulting in crew member John Fisher being knocked off the boat. He was wearing all his safety equipment when he entered the icy waters. With input from the Maritime Rescue Coordination Centre in Chile, the search and rescue operation was carried out for days.
I think as a team, within Team Axo Nobel and on board, everyone feels, wants to say their condolences to the family of John Fisher. fish as we know him better?
Well, very sad moments here in Mafre after the devastating news came from Scallywag yesterday, and just to say that our thoughts are with the Scallywag crew and all John's family.
Yeah, give some strength to the guys on board Scallywag and the whole team, of course, onshore. But personally, I know, unfortunately, how difficult it is in this situation, and the guys have to stick together, and I hope to see them safely on shore very, very soon.
The crew on board Sun Hung Kai Scallywag searched extensively in gale-force conditions, but sadly, John Fisher was not recovered.
I suppose where I grew up, and growing up with the love of sailing and watching the Whitbread start, every 4 years out of the Solent, it's one of those things you always dream of doing, and whether you ever get the chance is another thing. If you're lucky enough to get the chance to do a race like this, everyone should grab it. I think it isn't for everyone, but you should always challenge yourself.
Having decided to rejoin, it's been a race against time to get the boat ready to sail on in John's memory.
Sort of an ethos that the Scallywags try and live by. We never give up, we look after each other. We don't have to be the best, but we do it together. And like you say, the support we've had from within the Volvo family has been amazing. I think it takes a special people to do this race, whether you're the skipper or you're the crew, and I think the character of the people in this race has been amplified by the way we've been supported by other competitors in the last week. I thought yesterday when the boat arrived to the dock was pretty moving sort of thing. That wasn't for publicity or PR, that was just genuine good characters in the race, so I'm sure John would be very proud about that.
A bit emotional, it's obviously the team have been through a lot in the last couple of weeks, but it's it's the support of everyone here, and I think this just proves that everyone's been backing us, and we turned the boat around in 48 hours, and the help of the boatyard and teams and everyone, it's been impressive. So this is going to be a tough leg for sure, to get through it. But we stick together. It's what we do as a team, and I'm sure we can try and get another good result. And it's just great to be here.
5,700 nautical miles from Itajaí in Brazil to Newport, Rhode Island. It's go for the entire fleet.
For me personally, it's a little bit strange. It's the first time I'm ever going to start a yacht race in 12 years without fish, so I keep looking around, seeing where he is, and remind myself he's not here. But we got his logo on the mainsail and on the boat and on our shirts, and he's with us. I'm sure he will do all he can from where he is up there to help us get a good result in this leg.
We dropped the Jagger board the other night and we broke a stopper, so it's a bit of light breeze, so we thought we'd have a bit of arts and crafts in the afternoon to fix it.
And as we say on Scallywag, never say never, never give up.
And yeah, there's a happy birthday. We're the fastest boat in the fleet now. Last sketch shows that we've been the fastest boat. We're gaining miles back. We've got a few to take back, but that's our mission between now and Newport.
Plan B.
It's the final ocean leg to cross. It's double points for leg 9, Transatlantic across the pond. It is all go to the UK and Cardiff, Wales. A clear start.
How'd we go in the sked?
We were 23 miles behind further time.
Yeah, today is laundry day. I mean, it's just so nice. This has been the light at the end of our tunnel for the last few days, getting pummeled by water, so we now have a chance just to give the boat a bit of a happy birthday, sort it out. Latest sked just in. Leg over.
We don't have any milk. Is this the same day? We packed protein powder instead of milk powder.
My name's Pete and I packed protein.
Here we go, all 7 boats, the penultimate leg start, a sprint to Gothenburg. Every point counts, an overall victory is on the line.
I think it's 100% changed me. I think it's 100% changed me good, more good than bad. The good stuff is I'm probably more tolerant, I'm definitely more patient. When you can be part of the development of someone like Nipper, or you go through the loss of like fish and that's no circumstances, or who cares if you're 5 minutes late to work caught in the traffic, or you get like, you know, your priority on things change. I think, yeah, that's probably the word. Priority is probably what's, the way I prioritise things has probably changed a hell of a lot. And you realise you pretty much can't control anything. You can prepare for it a lot better than we have in the past, but you can never control anything.
People on this boat, well, they obviously never give up, but they just work harder when things get hard. They just work harder, and I think it's a big thing of one of the things, you know, SH and I are quite proud of the team. It's a bit of the ethos that, you know, we don't give up, and it's a pretty big step up for, you know, Alex and Nipper and everything. But you know, we've had guys like Parko have been fantastic, helping them along, teaching them the ropes. And, you know, Tristan Seal joined us halfway through the race, and he's another. They're all pretty much cut from the same cloth, you know. So Bessie is as mad as a cut snake, and the toughest human I know, and the most positive human I know, and a life friend of mine now for sure. Couldn't be more proud of her.
I think ever since what happened to Fish, the results is not our main focus. We really just want to finish this race. Obviously, the team has done very well. Up to Auckland, we were ahead of some of the race leaders. We were third, and the last few results have not been the best, but a lot of factors were out of cruise control, including some very bad luck and bad weather. So let's hope we can make a strong finish for the race.